Hello YouTube and the 5 people that will actually watch this video. Hopefully one of you might find it useful. So this is just the start of Bloodborne. I got myself killed with the dog, picked up the threaded cane and the hunting pistol. I was thinking if I spend some time with this character, it may be a skill blood tinge build. We're going to go up to the first lantern like that. This video is just going to cover the basics of opening the first shortcut, then killing the cleric beast, the optional boss. I'm going to show you how to have a visceral attack from behind and parry from the front. It's a little easier to parry with the hunting blunderbuss, the shotgun, because the spread is quite wide. You hit your targets quite well. You have to be very accurate, and the timing has to be a bit more accurate with the hunting pistol. But I was going for a blood tinge build, so I figured that would be more powerful in the long run. So doing this super fast. This is speeded up, as you can tell. There's that guy, you might run past him quickly and you might not notice and he'll shoot you from behind. This is one of the first surprises, and then there's another surprise just to my right here. Let's go past him. Now the bonfire can be very tricky for new players. There's a lot of enemies there when you start. In fact, Bloodborne is probably one of the most difficult openings of any game I've ever played. However, it is really rewarding once you get past significant amount of enemies or something that's challenging. So it's worth sticking with. So what I'm going to do is slowly coax a few out here because I am level 10 at this point. Not that powerful. I could use a hunter's axe, go two-handed, a heavy attack and basically clean everyone out around the bonfire. And you might have seen as I entered the area, I just did check behind me before I was on my way up this path, because there's a group of 4 enemies that kind of roam up and down from the bottom of the street all the way back up to the bonfire, and if they're congregated and you run past the guy with the gun and you don't notice him, you can cause yourself a lot of stress. So this is basically what I would recommend, especially for new players. If you're getting overwhelmed, is just get away, just roll away, heal up and go back at it. Assess how many enemies you've got left, which ones are going to give you the most trouble. So there, you've always just got to be aware of the gun. There's a guy at the bottom with a gun and there's a guy at the top, and if he hits you with a gun and you have an enemy attacking you at the same time, you're pretty much dead because you're going to get stunned into maybe a couple of attacks. You don't have the HP to deal with it at this point. Yeah, gun guy cleared. Now behind the big door here, we have a giant ogre who's reasonably easy to parry. Their attack animation is very long. When they raise their arm, it's a good sign that you get a parry in just one shot, and you should be able to do it. That's the shortcut opening there, but I'm not going to take it straight away. I'm going to go and deal with the ogre just to show how a parry's done. So get his attention. That's my first one. Got the second. And then you get the torch from there. There's certain enemies in the game that are afraid of fire, so when you have the torch equipped, they'll back off from you. Many of the smaller beast type ones, you'll come across a significant number of them around the church, second section of the game. So just pick up a few goodies. You can get up to the cleric beast up there, and there's another huge optional area where you can pick up some hunter's armor, things like that, but we're not going to do that now. Again, you can go to the right just where I was there and get into the same area, into the sewers to the pig, and head to Faber Gascoigne that way, which is your first mandatory boss. But we're just going to take the optional boss, the cleric beast. So this is a shortcut open here. He will always give you bullets, that guy. I did actually forget about him for a moment. He gave me a bit more trouble than I'd like. And then up the stairs, we open the gate, and that's going to take you back to the very first lantern of Yharnam. So we're going to head back to the Hunter's Dream. Yeah, I have no insight, so I can't level up, I can't speak to the doll yet. However, I'm going to go to the bath and buy myself some new gear. I should have just about enough blood echoes. If I sell something and get the Yharnam Hunter's gear, that's significantly better than the terrible gear you start with. So I'm going to take the cleric beast like this. So I just check the dialogue. Every time I load into an area, I check dialogue with people. There are huge guides, wikis that you can follow to make sure you follow every quest line. You can miss out on quest lines quite easily by killing a certain boss or you've talked to someone in a certain area. So that's the two-handed version of the whip, of the cane. It turns into a whip. It's got a very long reach on it, so if you like to keep enemies at a distance and attack them, right like that. I don't know why I struggle so much here. It was testing my parry out with the pistol. I usually use the blunderbuss, I always use the blunderbuss, and I just could not get a parry on it. So I just gave up at this point trying to get parries, but we'll just go for an attack with the cane and defend this. Get myself killed. It does reward you for being aggressive this game. As you can see, there's a small window of opportunity. Once you've been attacked, your health isn't completely gone. You can go back in with an attack and replenish your health by attacking. So Molotov cocktails. If you have oil urns as well, oil urns are good. They're obviously going to increase the damage that the Molotov cocktail does. But we're going to keep this fast fight because it's a little slow because my damage is quite low at level 10. You just got to kind of stay close to his left arm because that's the one that's going to do the most attacks. Yeah, watch out for that grab. Shouldn't kill you. Like I say, if you're close to full health, you should have enough time. Again, I don't risk things. I just roll into a nice safe space and heal up, and then go back to fight. Now the Molotov is very powerful. You're about to see here. I'm going to get a parry with a Molotov. I'm just going to slow it down as that happens. Go for the attack. You can do that to a lot of bosses with different kinds of weapons, serrated weapons on fleshy enemies, etc. Bolts actually quite good for that. We're getting close to the end of the fight now. As you're about to see how powerful Molotovs are, particularly when you're stunned. I think I actually get an opportunity to get a visual attack. Final attack, but those on his legs, you get no health left. Yeah. Ta-da! It only took me about 10-15 minutes, normal run, just to do that. Anyway, I hope it helps, and good luck with Bloodborne if you're struggling. Bye.